Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Saturday, so that means it is Wax Gaming Weekly Recap time for October 1st. Can you believe we are already in October? We are getting very close to my 1 year mark as far as being on YouTube. So I'm super excited for that. We got a couple more months. So once we get closer to that, we'll go ahead and do a number of giveaways. But I wanted to cover some of the best things that have happened over this last week, and it has been an eventful week. So I'm hoping you're all getting involved in the different things that are going on, especially those things like the Dygycon. It was a free event that was last weekend, and it'll happen again in 2 months. So make sure you don't miss out on it in the future. We'll go ahead and kick off with that one. First of all, we have Dygycon. That happened last week. For those of you that I got to meet in the conference rooms, not the conference rooms, the overall conference, thank you for taking the time to swing by my booth. Thank you for having the chat. I had a great time, and I hope to do it again in 2 months and hope to be able to meet more people. So if you had fun, please go down in the comments and let me know, did you go to Dygycon? What do you think of it? What was your favorite booth? I promise it doesn't have to be my booth because I know mine was not as good as a lot of those other booths that were there. So let us know which one was your favorite booth and which one you're looking forward to most next time in 2 months from now. Also, like and subscribe. I gotta ask. I just have to go ahead and ask. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I try and put out content daily, different stuff around the gaming community, mostly around Wax, occasionally around traditional games. But I hope you all enjoy these videos. So Dygycon, who all went? Who all did you like? This weekend, actually, this half of the week, the second half of the week, Nefty is putting on a convention there in Amsterdam. They have a lot of different people there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go, and I'm so jealous looking at all these pictures on Twitter. I really hope I get the chance to go next time. Hopefully it's in the States. It's a whole lot easier for me to go when it's inside the U.S., but I understand why they had it where they had it. Great community over there. Lots of people traveled there, and I keep seeing pictures. I hope you're checking them out. I hope those of you that are there are having a blast. Next time, I really hope to be able to make it there. All right. One thing I did want to add, because I had this in a video earlier this week, as far as I put a question out on Twitter, why do you play to earn games and what do you look forward to most? And I'm very, very happy with the results. First of all, thank you for those 52 that voted. I know it's only 52 people out of the entire community, but it's a better subset. Every single time I put a poll out there, it's a better and better and better subset. So I appreciate you taking the time to put in your vote. And I will be honest with you, the results are a little surprising. I expected it to be more even between gameplay and ROI. And it looks like gameplay is, for the first time that I've done this informal poll, has won. So that's a good thing that I like to see towards the community, because most people are looking forward to gameplay. I know every single one of you that voted gameplay are also excited about ROI, but I did specifically ask for the most important, not the most important, multiple, the number one most important, and I'm glad you more than half, 55.8% mentioned gameplay. So thank you again. I'll be doing more of these in the future, so please take a look at my Twitter, at Warrior Lion Game. So go ahead and check that out. All right, let's get into the gaming news. Starting off with the sale of the week, which was the Monster Tomes for Castles. They dropped 3 different tomes, the Legendary, the Epic, and the Rare. The Legendary and the Epic sold out fast, a matter of minutes. This is the first major sale on Wax in a while that I've seen sell out so fast, that especially for an existing game that's been around. Like I know there's been a few launches that there's so much hype around that they sold out pretty quickly, but for a game that's been around for nearly a year, almost a year, and it's still dropping monster drops and monster sales, means the community is there behind it. So it's super cool to see the turnout. I grabbed a bunch of them. I grabbed some epics, some rares, legendary. So I hope you did too. There are still rares available. You notice that there are 524 at the time of this recording. There are some still available. If you're interested, please make sure you do your own research. Don't just do it because I said it on a video. You know the normal disclaimer, got to throw it out there. But if we go ahead and buy all of the rest of them, as far as the rares, and those all sell out, they're going to actually do a special blending event to get more of the tomes on the market. The tomes are going to be incredibly critical for the dungeon. If you missed my past videos, I highly suggest that you check those out. It tells you all the details of why the monster tomes are important, but it's going to be critical that you have these. Otherwise, you're buying them all in the secondary market, other than your daily free one. But if they sell out the rest of these, the 1,000, since they already sold out the epics and the legendaries, they are going to do a special blending event, which is going to add roughly about, I'm taking a look, 2,300 more on the market, and they're going to sell them for royal seals. It's going to be basically a blend. They're also going to have a mixture for lumberjacks and royal seals. And I'm not going to go through the details of this, but there's a couple things that you should be aware of with this. In order to be whitelisted for this blend, if we happen to achieve it, you have to have one of the tomes in your supply. It basically lets you know that if you don't have any of the tomes, you're not eligible or you won't be whitelisted for this blending event. But it's nice because it'll be a huge burn for the royal seals. If last time I checked, I think royal seals are going for about $1 each. We want to get them back up to $5 each, and they're gonna burn these away. So it'll be huge. It'll be huge if we can get to that. I know I will be participating in this and blending for some additional ones. I'd love to get another epic and some rares just to have for all the heroes I want to get in the future. So that's pretty cool that they're doing that. They're also dropping they dropped yesterday their treasure chest. Anyone that has a hero pack in your inventory, they give you a treasure chest every Friday. For a standard pack, it's one. If for the higher one, I'm blanking on it right now, you get 2 treasure chests. That next week, this coming Friday, is going to be the last one of those drops. So after that, there will be no more airdrops of the treasure chests. And I think they're actually looking to allow us to open those very soon. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, I would check them out soon. All right, jumping ahead. Realm kicked off Season 4. I'm trying a new series. If you missed it, I am going and we're following my process, my strategies, my progress throughout Season 4. So if you're at all interested in those kind of videos, check it out. I dropped episode 1 on, I think it was Thursday. Episode 2 will probably come out here, or maybe on Monday is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to try and do those every few days to let you know just basically how I'm progressing. You can follow along if you're not into Realm. It gives you an idea of what to expect from a season of Realm. If you're in Realm but you're not exactly sure what to do, it gives you my point of view. It may not be right. I'll show you my mistakes and I'll show you things I do well. So check them out again every couple days throughout the Season 4. We'll go ahead and put that out there. And if you guys like it, I'll do it with more and more games because I find these kind of videos interesting, especially down the road. You can just kind of binge them down the road and see how you like them. I like when other gamers do that on YouTube. All right. As I mentioned, they did drop Season 4, both the packs. There's a pack available in the in-game store. It may be sold out by the time you're watching this. So go ahead and check that out. They have a full list of the notes you can check out in their Discord as far as the changes. Reminder, it is 4 weeks for Season 4 instead of 6 weeks. All the past seasons have been 6 weeks. So they made a number of adjustments to account for that shortened time frame. Next on the list, Waxel World also did a huge update. They have their first global event going on. Basically, when you're out there with hunting for citizens, you have a chance at getting old book pages, and 7 old book pages can be converted into a profession book. So it's a neat thing that they're adding these into it, trying to get us something before they start really releasing the housing expansion. No time set on that one, but at least it gives us some additional events. I love it when projects do the events. I say it all the time with Castles, so I'm excited that Ryu and the Waxel team are doing it for Waxel World. Next on the list, we have Mining Network. They dropped 2 things this past week, I guess the past 2 weeks, I should say. Last weekend, they dropped the blending system. This is huge, especially for those of you that have been in Mining Network for a long period of time and have a lot of the lower class, wow, that didn't sound right, the earlier class ASIC miners that weren't producing as well. You have the ability now for 10 BTK, depending, sometimes a little cheaper if you go a little higher. Basically, you can blend 2 together, and they give you most cases, it'll be a class up and maybe a slightly higher level, but it gives you 22% more output. So it's a neat event for people to really catch up that have been struggling to really succeed, because this market or the design of the game is really meant to keep you continuing to upgrade and getting the additional classes in order to keep up. That's one of the struggles with the game. It's one of the things that I don't necessarily like, but I get it. It has to be that way. Otherwise, the token's just going to drop off the planet and the game will be not functional anymore. So they have to build it the way it is built. It just makes it hard for those people that just aren't able to keep up. But this blending event is a great way for them to be able to do that. In addition, they did drop the Class 8 ASIC miners. If you haven't grabbed one, they are in the in-game store. They'll be available for roughly another week. At the end of next week, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that, they'll probably drop Class 9. So every 2 weeks, they seem to be dropping the next classes in order to upgrade your mining setup. All right, and then we got Music Moguls. They dropped their third out of 4 airdrop for their, their packs, the early buyer packs. They're basically reward packs. If you have 25 NFTs or you rank in the top 100 for either the hip hop or the pop, you are eligible to get an airdrop of these packs. They're going to do it for one more week, similar to Castles. After next week, I believe they are done with these airdrops. So if you haven't got one but you want to get one, make sure you go ahead and check out the eligibility requirements and see if you want to make them. In addition, Blockchain Brawlers did do the open beta. They are continuing to move forward with that. It's a fun game if you like card style games. I'm hoping to get more people involved in that so they can check it out. I'm hoping to get permission to go ahead and do a video. I do have to follow up on that, so I'll follow up on that, see if I can do a video of the beta. They've been very hesitant to let people do that, so once I get permission to do it, I will go ahead and bring you a video on that. And then we got Farming Tales. We haven't done an update on Farming Tales in a little while. The team for Farming Tales is at the Nefty conference, so they are scarce until Monday, I believe it is, they get back into the office. And they did mention that they have some updates coming here in the next week. So keep an eye out for it. These are some good updates. They have some testing going on. I am part of the testing in the beta. The problem is the beta test, or the game test for the multiplayer. The group is small, especially with the team away at the conference. And you need five players in order to do the tractor race. So I haven't been able to do the multiplayer tractor race yet, but I'm going to continue to try. If I don't get to do it this weekend, once the team is back early next week, I'll go ahead and see if any of them can jump on, and we'll go ahead and do a video around that. So I apologize for the delay on that, but it is coming soon. And we're getting closer and closer and closer to New Waxchester. Last but not least, Funko's got another drop coming. I did a video on this yesterday. Game of Thrones fans, you're going to want to check this out. It is a full drop related to Game of Thrones, especially if you like Jon Snow, the Hound, or any of the Lannisters or anything like that. Go ahead and check it out. It will be dropping on October 4th. You won't want to miss this. I hope you all have a great day. Again, please like and subscribe and let me know if you have any suggestions or if you have any games that you want me to check out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.